Good morning, or afternoon, or night, or whenever you watch this. You watch AQUATICS with me, AquaFunk. And look, it's early. I'm an early bird. I'm real hype in the morning. So, this is who I am. This is how I get down. So listen, I'm gonna show you my 55. Now, I've showed my 55 with some of my rarer cichlids, and now I'm gonna show you the first one that I've done with some fish in it that you know a lot of people can get their hands on, and that's pretty much where I'm at with my fish collection. I want to make it a full-blown collection. So a lot of the fish that I have are not very common, and this is what I got in my 55. I think a lot of you gonna like it. I know a couple of my friends were upset because I have never showed it, like really showed it. I showed it maybe once or twice, I can't remember, but let me show you this tank. All right, right off the bat, you guys are gonna see my 55 that I'm proud of. But what you're gonna see is some fish that you may not be accustomed to seeing, or maybe you only see them in pictures, or you definitely didn't see this combination. And I really did that intentional to show people that when it comes to rules, what you can put, it's all relative, man. It's all how you do your tank, how you know your fish. Yeah, there's gonna be some times where you might have to switch out fish and stuff. I've had to do it with this tank. And the 55 that I did, I'm gonna put a link to that other 55. I think you're really gonna enjoy that one, because those fish are a little bit more harder to find than these. But man, they're all hard to find, to be honest with you. But they're not impossible. But yeah, there's gonna be some switching of fish going on when you do something like this. But right off the bat, you're gonna probably see some angels, which you're gonna think, oh, AquaFunk, definitely angels. You're definitely gonna see that big old beautiful chocolate cichlid up in there. And here's the funny thing, that chocolate cichlid, I entered it in the fish competition, and wherever it may lack in size, it makes up for in attitude. Now, it's not as aggressive as, a chancho or black nasty or dovai or nothing like that, but for its species, this fish got moxie, you know what I'm saying? So I entered in the competition hoping that the judges will recognize that. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. Either way, I'm happy I did this competition. Okay, so you see the chocolate cichlid. Beautiful chocolate cichlid. It changes colors at will. I hope it does it during this video for you guys. And you're gonna also see this very strangely shaped geophagus. It's a balzani. Now you might think to yourself, this thing might be deformed in some way, shape, or form, but no, this is how it looks. I love how its tail is kind of upswept. It doesn't kind of flare out downward at the bottom. It goes straight and up. So, and its head, it's just a really odd shaped fish, and I'm really digging it.
Hey, baby, I like it like that.
You can also notice the other geophagus, outifrons. The color on it, man, you can't, come on now, really? Look at that. So, that fish is awesome. You're gonna see a convict in there. Now, the convict used to have way longer fins, trailing fins on the dorsal fin and the tail, but the blue on this fish used to be incredible. What had happened was it had got beat up, and it colored down a lot, and it's not quite fully healed. It's pretty fully, it's more active now than it was, a couple weeks ago. So I'm expecting the colors to come back. He's being a little bit more ballsy, so I'm expecting that blue to come back a lot. And these little the little fish that you see in there, they're also geophagus. They are I can't remember the name of them. Somebody please help me out in comments. They're the red hump geophagus. People will call them common names. That's where they have like a knot in the head. It's not like a nuku hump. It's more of like a knot. One pointy little small undeveloped knot, it looks like, and it's really red. One of these guys is starting to show, the other one not. So maybe I got a male and female. And yeah, I got them all in this tank. And like I said, it was a process. I did put fish in and take fish out, but I got this result. Oh, yeah. You could probably see that big old rhino pleco. I love rhino plecos. I love them. I wish I could have a tank. I could find more of them, but whenever I find them, I just don't have the money for them, because the cheapest one I've ever found was $25, and you know, I got old lady to answer to. I can come home with a $25 algae eater. She might, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, if I did it all the time, but if I find a deal on another decent size rhino pleco, I'm gonna scoop it up. I really like this rhino pleco. It's one of the only plecos that I would ever sort out and look for. I'd look for a gold nugget too, but I ain't paying gold nugget prices. As far as a different type of pleco, this rhino pleco fits the bill. It doesn't get too big. I like that it doesn't have a bushy nose. I like that it's not as like I said, big as a common pleco, and I really dig the brown on it, the chocolate type brown. So yeah, there's nothing about the assortment of fish in this tank that I do not dig. And it's taken time. It wasn't overnight, but and all I have for filtration in there is the sponge filter, and on the right, I don't know if you can see, no, you can't see it, but on the right there is a type of internal filter that has sponges in it and a power head. I got it cheap off Amazon to try it out. I think it was like 15 bucks, and it's rated for a 60 gallon. And I have the two big sponge filters you see in the middle. Each one of those are rated for like a 60 gallon. So I got plenty of filtration. The water stays crystal clear. I never have problems with it. I do have some duckweed floating around in there that I keep there on purpose so that they could munch on to supplement the high protein diet. The temperature, now the temperature I have at 77. Normally I probably put it a little bit higher with the South American, the cichlids I have in there. But that Balzani has a very low threshold for temperature, which is odd for a geo, but that's actually I'll put a description of a video I did on that fish. That's actually an awesome fish that a lot of people have year round in their ponds. So I mean, if you're looking for something different to have in your ponds, then you could, you know, rock with that. They take pretty chill temperatures. And at any rate, I keep it at 77 because that I feel is low for my other Central and South American cichlids, but it's on the high end of its temperature range. So it's worked out. But when I had it up in the 80 degrees, the Balzani hid and it didn't really come out. And I dropped it a couple degrees and it's rocking and rolling. So that's also a female. I gotta admit, the only problem I have with this tank is that it's too small. I'm not gonna be able to keep all these fish in here at full grown. But I got things are in motion to change that if everything works out. And if everything works out, you know, I'll get them in. But I wish I had more chocolates. I wish I had more Balzanis. I wish I had more Altifrons in there, you know. But you know, it's a beautiful tank. Everybody always like oohs and ahs over it, just like the one on top. And I'm really happy with my collection and where my fish keeping collection is going with all my rare cichlids. Now mind you, they're not super rare where they're not like you wouldn't be able to find them. They're rare in that you don't see them that often in people's tanks. They're not that available, really all that available. And I'm real happy that I have this, you know. I think along with my angelfish, keeping cichlids, Central and South American cichlids that are not that common is probably where you're gonna see my channel go. And I'm really happy about it. Oh, and also showing fish. You're gonna see me do a lot more showing fish when the time permits itself. I have in the tank above, I have this this Geophagus brilliensis that its colors, even at a small size, is friggin' incredible. I'm telling you, you need to watch that other video that I'm gonna put the link up and I'll put it at the end. That brilliensis, although it is a pump, like it's like the meanest of all the geos so far that I've ever had, it is incredible. And I can't wait till he gets his 7 inches, 8 inches, whatever he's gonna get. And I want to see what he's gonna look like then. But until then, you know, I got another tank of fish that you guys haven't seen yet, and the reason why I haven't showed it is because they're being really, really shy. And I can't get I can't film them all that well, but I'm gonna get them someday. I'm gonna get them little suckers, man. So anyway, yo, hey, appreciate your time. And like always, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your fish.